Meadowbrook Hall History by Abigail Yacht. Chapter 1. John Dodge's Perspective. I was working one day with my brother Horace. We were making car parts. It's really hard to explain, so I will just keep that part to myself. I heard the bell ring. We had a customer. I told Horace to get it. I was too busy. "Hello, sir. How may I help you?" I heard Horace say. "John, get your butt over here," Horace said. "What, Horace? I'm busy," I said as I was walking out with a rusty wrench and grease covering my hands and face. "Oh my gosh, it's Henry Ford," I yelled. "Hello. I see you two know my name. I would like to have you two work for my company as car part makers," Henry said. "Of course, but what do we get paid with?" Horace asked. Well, in American dollars, of course. You get $2 a day. The interview is tomorrow, 2 p.m. sharp," Henry said as he left the room. Chapter 2. The Writer's Perspective. They went to the interview and got the job and went to work at Ford factory. It smelled like gas and really nasty stuff that John couldn't identify. He and his brother have been working for Ford for 2 years now, and they thought they needed a secretary. They found the right girl, Matilda Roush. She immigrated from Canada. John fell in love with Matilda. 3 years later, they married. John and Horace got fed up, quit their jobs, and the Dodge Brothers Car Company was created. A year later, a new baby came to the world for John and Matilda. Her name was Frances. Matilda and John adored her and would do anything for her. When Frances was 3 years old, she was a big sister to newborn Danny, and when she was 5, her sister, Anna Margaret, was born. Chapter 3. Matilda's Perspective. A year later, my husband, John, died of Spanish influenza. I was depressed. I didn't know what to do. I still made lots of money from the car company, but I didn't know what to do with the kids. They needed so much attention. Frances is 5 and Danny is 3, and Anna Margaret is 1. About 4 years later, I've been dealing with the kids very well until Anna Margaret died of measles. Frances and Danny were devastated. They loved their sister and didn't expect her to die at such a young age. I made a decision. I will sell the company for $44 million, and that plan worked. I remarried in 1925, and it was 1924 when Anna Margaret died. The man I married is named Alfred Wilson. He is a lumberjack and makes good money. We travel together a lot. We got a good ideas for a new house we want to move into. Chapter 4. Frances's Perspective. Mama and Papa have this house being made, and it's supposed to be amazing. It took 3 years for it to be finished. In 3 years, we had to sleep in a farmhouse. The house was beautiful. There were lots of gracious details on the ceilings and walls. It was so beautiful. I even got my own wing. I love riding my horses and playing with my dogs, and at one point I even had a zebra. Chapter 5. Danny's Perspective. We all have little buttons to call waiters and butlers and maids. I went to my workshop and made a small wooden airplane. Father said it was very impressive. Frances and I love to play hide and seek. I always hide in Daddy's secret door. It leads to the kitchen, his bedroom, and starts from his study. But Frances always finds me there. Frances always hides in Daddy's secret kitchen in his study and keeps candy bars in it. And Frances keeps on eating them. And she keeps on getting in trouble. Chapter 6. Alfred's Perspective. 8 years later, my stepson Danny died on his honeymoon. He was holding a stick of dynamite, and he thought it was a candle. Matilda and I were so upset. He was only 21. Frances, Richard, and Barbara were really upset, too. Chapter 7. Barbara's Perspective. It was so sad when Danny died. 30 years later, Daddy died of a heart attack. It was 1962 when he died. I was 38. Mama, Francis, Richard, and I were so upset at our cursed family. 5 years later, Mama died of a massive heart attack. In 1971, at the age of 56, Francis died of liver failure. On July 23rd, 2011, I will be turning 80. I'm having a birthday party at the house I lived in, now known as Meadowbrook Hall. It is as beautiful as I remember. The detail is as amazing as I remember.